Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I was gonna do this from the couch, but I need to go to my PC.
Alright. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, everyone had a great weekend. Had a good Mother's Day if you helped celebrate it. So, yeah. Back on with the Warlock.
Hooray.
Hey, Sojan. How's it going?
Oh, that's bad.
Good. I'm going to do the dagger just straight up in white. So that way it shows up a little bit more. Alright, hope sound is good and everything on stream. I'll assume it is.
Yes.
Alright, good. Hello, Ty.
Hello.
How goes it?
Going okay.
Good. Better than it not going, right?
That's true.
Yep.
I forgot the schedule. Who are you painting tonight?
The Warlock tonight. Okay, and yeah, some of that, I don't know. Yeah, like there's so much OSL on the art here that it's hard to tell, like, well, let's turn that, like what color some of the tunic is. So I'm thinking like the outer stuff is like going to be like a leather brown, then the inner stuff is going to be red. I don't know, we'll make this work. It looks like the underskirt is green, so yeah, we'll go with it, right?
Yeah.
That's the ticket.
Yep. Okay, and for the other red. You know what? We're gonna go with Carrot Top.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah.
There.
How goes it, Lincoln? Better
It
than.
goes well, my friend.
All right, good. I was gonna say better than it not going.
That's right.
Good.
Always. It could always be worse.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to explore the theoretical extremes of that statement. I really don't.
So we won't.
Yeah, considering how Monday was at work, yeah, let's don't go there.
Day at work.
There is one thing you can always count on, and that's Monday.
True.
At my job, we use a smart safe for the store money. It broke down Sunday, and we just got it fixed Friday night.
Wow.
Wow.
It drove me and the lead bookkeeper damn near to tears.
I bet.
So has anyone seen that Thunderbolts movie?
Not yet. Heard it's good, though.
I will. Oh, you haven't actually seen it?
No, I have not.
Doesn't interest me very much.
You go and see it, Ty?
Pleasantly surprised.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yes. Me and my roommate Aaron, we went and saw it. And it felt like a return to form, honestly.
Really? I'll make the time to go see it then.
Yeah, it's actually the first Marvel movie in many, 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 many years. It's got me kind of hyped for the new stuff.
All right.
Not sure where an echo's coming from, but there is an echo coming.
Anybody else hear an echo?
No? Turn my phone down a little bit though, because I was holding it close to the mic.
Okay.
It didn't have the screen completely muted, but now I have it muted. So maybe that was it.
Who knows? Lincoln, is it still there?
Lincoln, if you're talking, you're muted.
Yeah, I still hear the echo. I was muted on purpose.
Okay. Just seeing if it was your mic picking it up.
The call is coming from inside your skull.
Oh, God.
Please dial 0 to reach an operator.
Yep.
False alarm. I just did not mute the stream audio.
All right. I was going to say, then Lincoln dial 0 and just do. The number you have dialed has been disconnected. Oh, God.
Roll the 0. Feels like it's been a minute since I've been on the stream.
Yeah, it has been.
A day or two.
So what exactly are you painting tonight?
Painting a Warlock from the HeroQuest set. This is from the the Mythic tier expansion. So this is like a new character that had never been released at all, and so they made her to be with the Yeah, she could like replace any of the other heroes in the game.
Very nice.
Yep.
I can't remember. Did that one have a little bit different stats, or was it kind of a duplicate of one of the other ones?
It's kind of around like about like the kind of like the wizard, where it has but like has a little bit more attack and defend dice. Plus they have spells that they can keep reusing to where they then like turn into something that has like 3 attack dice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, different mechanics and stuff like that. So I only farted around with it a little bit when I was doing like some solo play on the app.
Well, you ought to have that thing whipped out in less than a half hour then.
Yep, at this rate. But I am going to do a few washes on this just to give it some depth and whatnot.
Mutts it up.
Yep. I've just been like so thirsty all damn day.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the arm, since it's glowing, we're going to use Tesseract Glow, and same for the dagger. So I would say behold the magic of the Moixer, but you know how good it works, and I should have shown how separated it was before I started with this.
Does someone have a cat?
I would guess that's Ty.
Yeah.
Ah,
The minute
thought
I
I
start
heard
talking
an
or she
angry
hears
cat.
voices, the minute I start talking or she hears voices, she has to join the conversation.
Ah.
That's awesome. That green is pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, it's called Tesseract Glow, and they came out with it
Right.
just for like the Necrons, but yeah, it's a good glowing green effect.
Green's radioactive.
Yeah. Yep, there we go. Just leave that there. Looks even cooler in person.
Yeah.
Okay, and you know what? I might as well work on basing it just a little bit. Wherever the hell my, there it is. My basing material is.
Your Astro Green.
Yep. Yes. One in the same sometimes. Or two in the different.
Basically. Or three in the same.
Or four in the different, same, different. See? Deep thoughts.
Good job, Candy.
Yep.
I made a nice old fashioned to go with supper, so.
Nice.
How far
That's
do you have
very
to
nice.
go back in history for the old fashioned to just be the fashioned?
Yes.
And how long did it take in history for someone to make the joke that I just made?
Yes.
Yes.
There is
Alright.
no one like you, Doctor.
And that is why he is irrefutable.
Indeed.
The old fashioned was developed during the 19th century and given its name in the 1880s.
All right.
Oh.
So for an answer, I'd say about tree fitty.
Indeed.
About 100.
I think she has like a book and a pouch. What?
I was just gonna say it was one of the first and simplest of the cocktails. Otherwise, it was usually just straight alcohol.
So it set the trend.
Right when it was new, it was old. That's fascinating.
Yep. Because it's
Well, so
good old
it
fashioned.
was- People started drinking it in like the early 1800s, and then kind of went out of fashion, and then came back in the 1850s. So now
As is
it's
the cycle.
an old-fashioned-y.
I see, I see.
And it's old
we
spelled
just-
with an E.
We've just never done what we could and called it the very old fashioned.
Yes. Thank you, Ty.
You're saying it all wrong. It's old. Old.
Not old.
That's what I
Old.
said. Don't correct me.
I got the reference.
Old man.
Not old man. Old man. Old.
Oh, that reference.
Yep.
That I know was a reference, but I don't remember what it's a reference to.
Was it The Legend of Neil?
Yes.
All right. For the tome on her side, even though you really can't see it too well, do I go with Baraknar Burgundy, or do I go with like a purple
Leather brown.
or book leather brown?
No, not book leather brown. Purple, far more evocative of mysterious magiques.
Ooh, and he spelled it with a J and a G.
Way too many syllables. Take 5 points.
I negate it.
Thank you.
The purple does speak of darker magics, which a warlock would deal in.
Yep.
Precisely my point.
Now I go with the most evocative of purples, Drow Nipple Pink.
Love
Wait,
purple
let me
and
see your
more
shirt.
Pink.
Huh? Oh yeah. Arnold Beast.
Nice.
They're all Arnold Schwarzenegger. All of them.
Nice.
How many of them?
Count.
Looks like 14.
Yeah, there's 14 to 29 characters to choose from.
Well, you should have got the Turbo Championship Edition so you could unlock the other characters.
They didn't have that one on T Fury at the time. Yep.
Well, never mind. I need to go on there and see if they still, by some chance, have the Godzilla shirt that Laura bought me, but is now worn out. But I still would like to wear it.
Well, maybe. They do have like older tees just for sale, like print on demand kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Can't hurt to look.
I am pulling it up now. And I think we'll have to use Chrome for that, because it doesn't look like my ad blocker is going to like today.
Yes, and for her Satch of Ul, we'll use Mornfang Brown.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there it is.
Neat.
That wasn't hard at all.
That's what she said? Question mark?
Here, I will post a link to it in your Discord so people know what I'm talking about.
In ye oldie Discord.
There it is.
Look forward to this.
Yep. We're gonna go with Dryad Bark for her hair. Because why not?
I don't know. You could also make her hair and her cloak the same color purple.
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell. Yeah, okay. You talked me into it.
All right.
Hard sell.
Where they had to twist your arm and throw you over the barrel and, I don't know, hit you over the head with a bottle or something.
Yep, and you had to like blow a little bit of inspiration on that too to get advantage on that roll. Oh, so I'll ask you guys if you know anything that could, any other like multiplayer PS5 games that's similar to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, because the girls love playing it,
Yeah.
but I'm getting tired of it.
Okay.
Is the newer Streets of
Multiplayer side
Rage
shoulder beat 'em up.
available?
All right.
What was that, Lincoln?
The newer Streets of Rage game?
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do that. And then what'd you say, Doc?
I was just musing that's a multiplayer side scroller beat 'em up, right?
Yep.
So, yeah.
And otherwise, I am waiting for. I am excited for that X-Men game that you had shown me, Lincoln.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that will definitely get got.
I was gonna say, the only one I can think of is probably a little too hard for the children's to play.
Oh,
Cuphead.
yeah, I've heard that one is, and that one's more of like a bullet storm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a harder game to play from what I've heard,
All right.
and has random adult themes.
Yep. I mean, they love the Cuphead show.
I found a video. You'll have to look at it, but it's top 20 best beat 'em up games for PS5.
Oh, all right.
Post that in the Discord as well.
Thank you.
I like that
Make
shit.
no assertions as to quality, but we take a look at it. The starting place.
What were you saying, Ty?
I said, I like that shirt, Doc.
Oh yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, Godzilla is the Great Wave. Very clever.
Yeah, the artist did a hell of a job.
There was one over at Woot.com that I wanted to get. It's the same theme. It's the Great Wave,
Yeah.
but it's made out of blue 20-siders.
Oh, cool.
It's called The Great Game.
That's cool. Man, overly specific bumper stickers.
Yeah.
They're absurd. That's all. I saw one tonight, and I wish I'd taken a picture or something because it was the most ridiculous one I've seen yet. But I don't even remember what it was. All I remember is seeing it and thinking, that is ridiculous.
All right.
Cool story, bro.
Brule Corey Stro, indeed.
I thought you were going to say overly attached girlfriends are ridiculous.
Well, yes, but no.
Didn't you have a crush on her, Matt, once?
In what?
The
overly
overly
attached
attached
girlfriend?
girlfriend.
We all secretly did at one point.
Creepy eyes.
I kind of had a crush on the actual person because she grew up and became very attractive.
Well, all right.
Are you guys talking about the meme girl with the kind of buggy eyes?
Yeah, like,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
just kind of, guess what? We made cancer airborne and contagious.
Yeah.
Hooray!
We're all about coulda, not shoulda.
No one told us we should. We
Yeah,
also didn't ask.
yeah. We didn't ask anybody, but we kind of figured they'd go along with this if they heard about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
You're reacting to our making an airborne HIV like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Simple, just don't breathe.
Okay, and then my purple wash. Oh. Alright, you know what? That doesn't look too bad.
Very nice. Very nice.
See, you listen to me, and that's always the right idea.
Yep. Yeah, and you know what? I didn't paint the shoes, but I like them black, so we'll just leave them black.
Sounds good.
Alright, now on to this wizard.
Wizard.
Yep. Yeah, like here's the card for it.
I don't know, he's evil, right? So,
Well, it's like a version of Zardoz or Zargon. Yeah, Zargon. Yeah, not Zardoz.
have you ever seen Zardoz?
I have not. I've kind of wanted to, ever since especially that one Rick and Morty episode.
I'll say this. It's real fucking weird. But if you're interested, go ahead.
All right.
Also, make sure the girls are not watching, obviously.
Oh yeah, I figured as much.
John
Yeah.
Connor in a mankini.
Yeah, Connery and the Mankini.
You know what? For the black on that, we're gonna go with coal black because that just sounds cool. Oh, yep. All right, I'll hydrate.
From the paint water.
From what? Yeah, from the paint
Yes,
water.
water.
Again, that's why I keep my paint water over there and my drinking cups over there.
You got your odorless thinner.
Ugh. And just had a thought here too. Like this cloak kind of reminds me of the cloak from Manos, the Hands of Fate.
Manos, the Hands of Fate.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
In case you were wondering, we're watching Manos, the Hands of Fate.
I don't remember what I was reading an argument on the internet just a couple days ago about that movie.
Oh?
How really is Manos the Hands of Fate not a good movie? No. But there are movies that should be treated a lot more harshly because that guy was an insurance, not an insurance salesman, he was a fertilizer salesman trying to make a movie, and he made a bad movie.
Yeah.
There are people in Hollywood who burned through millions making shittier movies than that. They're
Yep.
the ones who should truly feel shame.
Uh-huh.
Like, that was that guy's first effort. Honestly, for a first effort, just getting something in the can is pretty good.
Yep.
The only two actors that were paid.
Yep.
What's that?
The kid and the dog.
Kid and the dog.
Kid got a bike and the dog got a bag of dog food.
Yep.
You know, if you at least made something that, hell, MST3K, made it into a meme, but at least it was memorable enough for that.
Yeah.
I was also about to bring them up. Kevin Murphy hates that movie.
Oh,
Well, I bet they hate it now because now that it's becoming a cult classic and they really want to keep going over it again and again.
yeah.
I still
Yeah.
love the naming. The Manos is hands, so hands, the Hands of Fate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kind of like Ferris Manus of the Iron Hands. Like,
He likes
Would you
his
say
hands.
it's heavy-handed?
oh, oh.
I knew that was the reaction that I would draw from you if I said that.
Yep.
He's built a heavy hand.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to deal with this with a heavy hand.
About to say that he doesn't hate it enough that they didn't do it again on Rift Tracks.
Yeah, I mean, they know it's one of their cash cows. And yes, the haunting Torgo theme. And yes, I'm going to torture myself by painting all of this gold and then dry brushing over it with red. Just so the gold lettering sticks out.
Gold.
Yep, I love gold.
I am glad that I finally have a wireless headset I'm happy with.
All right.
Yes.
What'd you go with?
The Logitech G733, which I was very lucky to find on clearance at Walmart for $92, which is pretty cheap for this.
Because that's the style that has like I'm gonna call it the equivalent of a rubber band. That's your top mount that you
Yeah,
can adjust.
Yeah, it is. So I think mine's set to maximum size pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Large
I don't
mount.
have I don't have the biggest head, but I think if my head was much bigger than it is, it would really become inconvenient.
Yeah, I have that style at work as my Teams communication system headset, so
Mm.
it's comfy.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot lighter than the like Astro 850 that I have. I assume it's because the batteries in it aren't meant to last a billion years, but I don't really need them to last a billion years, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm. You mean you don't need to have the headset on for 36 hours straight?
I don't, no.
Are you even trying then?
And it recharges with this USB cable plugged into the headset, not a charger base that the other one had.
Mm-hmm. Does that one have the 7.1 surround?
It has some kind of surround sound. I don't know if it's
I got,
true 7.1.
gotcha. I don't know, like when we were playing Death Watch or not Death Watch.
Spasmarin 2?
No, the one before that.
Oh,
Dark Tide.
Dark Tide.
Dark Tide. There we go. The like 7.1 was nice because I could hear all the directions.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it was super helpful in Dark Tide.
Like, where's
What
that
was the-
jerk coming from?
One of the games I played where it was really essential.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I also played Horizon Zero Dawn in 7.1 a lot as well.
Okay.
Have you played that?
I played a little bit of the first one, but I didn't play much of the second one at all. And I do have a physical copy for PS5. Just never sat down to play it.
Yeah, I think I finally bought it on the Steam sale one time, and I've been interested quite a long time. But when I finally played it, I was like, "Holy crap, this game's amazing!"
Okay.
I didn't like the second one as well, but I did finish it. But I didn't finish the DLC. I just kind of
Main storyline and called it good.
yeah, I started the DLC, but I think I may revisit it. The DLC wanted you to fight really strong enemies, and I just like no,
No.
I don't care enough.
Kind of like the addition
But
of the
then-
American monsters in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that bad, but I did remember, or I did read, you can just adjust the difficulty on the fly, so I could just set them to be super easy if I wanted to. So I might go back and do that. But I was always resistant to doing that. Because, you know, it feels like that's, I won't say cheating, but
Yeah, but for lack of a better term, you want to go with the mama didn't raise no bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. But some of the stuff that you have to do, especially to do like some of the upgrades, the armor upgrades, like just gotta fight a really strong enemy, and they might not even drop what you need. So
Yeah,
it's a real pain in the ass.
sounds like it.
Yeah, overall, they change things. I don't like it as much because it's a harder game for whatever reason, and I didn't think the first one was super easy.
Okay.
But I digress. Another game I think I'm gonna have to use that trick, or I'm planning to use that trick though, is Expedition 33, where I got my butt kicked in the first boss battle, and there is you have to parry attacks because you can do really powerful counterattacks if you do.
Yeah.
But I are old and slow, and reflexes are bad, so
Okay.
yeah.
That was like playing Dark Souls. No, thank you.
It's turn-based, so it's not that bad. Like, you can win without parrying, but this boss, I'm pretty sure you have to parry all their attacks. And that wasn't happening. Cool game, though. Looks really neat. I've heard the story is amazing, and I'm kind of waiting for the amazing part to happen. But I'm not very far into it.
All right. This doesn't look too bad with dry brushing, or at least it'll be about as good as I'm willing to go, especially on a mini like this at this scale.
You're just doing the gold stripes in the red?
Yeah, gold. Well, I'll repaint the robes black, but yeah, I did all of the stripes in gold, and then I'm dry brushing red over it, because in the art they're red with gold lettering, and the gold lettering is sunk in.
Okay.
So yeah, see, does that show up pretty well?
Yeah, I'd say it shows up really well.
Pops nicely.
Those runes say magic not guaranteed.
Yeah, magic not
1/100.
guaranteed. Semper Fidelis Tyrannosaurus. You
You
know.
can read this, you're standing too close.
Yep. And I think one of these here says if you can read this, the bitch fell off.
That's fun part.
He does look a little cool with like the dry brush red effect over the black. Alrighty. There we go. Looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the fun part because I can just kind of overpaint on some of these and just get it onto the robe because I'll just be touching the robe back up with the black paint. Right. Yeah, he was all worried about that wizard, and then, yeah, the art is... Because I thought it was like... I don't know. Just had myself all worked up about it. So... Yeah, looking good so far. That's...
You think you could rework his face with some green stuff so he's a mind flayer instead of a human guy?
I could if this
Maybe.
one wasn't a
I would look
limited
that way.
edition.
Oh, alright, never mind. Make it even more limited.
Yeah. Ugh.
Generic version of Flayer of Minds.
Yeah. Well, Mind Flayer isn't trademarked. It's Illithid that's trademarked.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I knew one of them was.
Yeah, it was Illithid, Beholder, and Tarask are the trademarked words. So if you look in any knockoff monster manual, they don't specifically have those, but they have their own version of them, you know.
Eye Tyrant.
Yeah, Eye Tyrants,
My creature.
yeah. Yeah, I think they do. I don't know if they still use Mind Flayer in some of them, or what, or if they just kind of shy away from that whole shtick.
And you even have the Star Wars ripoff. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, all right. Well, that was a good stream today, guys. So,
Yep.
thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Done already.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if Ty's still awake or if he fell asleep.
No, I'm here.
Ah, haha! Oh my God, Ty survived the entire stream.
We've had to gently stop the car and throw you in a ditch a couple times.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been told.
And we do it with love. Just like, oh, he's so sleepy. Here, put him in this cozy ditch, and we'll leave him here.
Tuck him in with this nice newspaper.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The teddy bear was a nice touch, by the way.
Oh, yeah. We do what we can. So, all right. Well, we will just call it here for the night. And, yeah, we'll see you guys all on Wednesday working on the Bloodthirster when we'll do more of the flame effects. So,
Cool.
More wings.
yeah. I'm stuck in a loop of doing the goddamn wings for forever on that model. So,
And it was your choice to do it.
I have no one to blame but myself. Oh, I'm locked in a glass cage of emotion. So, alright, well, yeah, catch everybody later, and we'll see you all on Wednesday. Just remember, between now and then, to keep on painting.